Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, oh my god, I don't know how else to put this. I missed you so much. Oh my god, I missed you so much. God, I've been working a lot. I was out of town in Los Angeles for E3, hosting the PC gaming show, networking like crazy and doing other assorted off-stream worky thingies. And then, boom, I went straight to Las Vegas to drool and also to host the Mythic Championship 3, which was so sick. Oh my god, the finals had such a potential to be a complete snore fest, but instead it was a boner fest. I don't know the right way to be hype about it. It was so amazing. It was unbelievable. And even in between those, I ricocheted off an episode of What the Deck? What the Deck with our good friend Nox. The final episode of Season 1 of What the Deck is going to be on Monday, July 1st, and that is the following. Submit decks with at least 12 cards that say gain, lose, or pay life. Dealing damage doesn't count. The other deck needs to have at least 12 flyers. Submit those over on discord.gg/day9tv. And now I'm back, and I'm back for 1 week. One more week of streaming. And then on the 2nd of July, I am gone again for 2 weeks because instead of working, I'm going to Hong Kong, where my dad lives, and my brother's going to meet us up. Seeing that family. Fuck. And then I'm just here for 3 months. Don't worry about it. Then I'm here for 3 months. I'm gonna never work again. So I mean, we're gonna be playing Magic the Gathering, and I just want to say, how are you? Oh my god, how have you been? Mr. Prodigious 86 months says, "Oh yeah, Hong Kong vacation." Guess who's doing fucking nothing in Hong Kong? Pal Day 9. I'm doing like nothing. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh my god, Starguts with the 5 sub gifties. That's so good. Oh, Ghost Stalker. Mwah. It's always a pleasure to see you. Looper Calls has been forever. Day hey, everyone. Patrick JRM says the same as always. That's great to hear. 5991 with the 5 sub gifties as well. 5999. Oh, Starguts. Borg Leader. Borg Leader is at 97 months in a row. 3 more to the big hundo. This is going to be the first channel on Twitch with 100-month subs. Yeah! Aphrodite is so weird when you're not around. It's weird for me, too, because, like, physiologically, my body provides to me energy starting at around 1 p.m. to do shows, and I get to spend through this energy by doing the shows. And then when I'm not doing the streams, I feel really weird. Let's actually load up some deck lists. Let's see here. Mythic Championship 3 deck lists. Dr. Jeremy says, imagine if every 95 plus sub just stopped subbing to fuck with you. That would actually be kind of hilarious. Leveratto's Simic Nexus. I hope I spelled Leveratto's last name correctly. So Leveratto, for any of you who didn't know, I did spell it correctly, built a... Oh wait, can you download this? Oh my god, what a thing of beauty. Does this actually import correctly? Alright, it doesn't work properly. It doesn't work. That's fine. We'll just build it right here. We're going to do a little bit today. Do a little bit today of some of the decks that were run at the Mythic Championship. Actually, where does it... There it is. This deck is dope. Export. Do some of the things that were run at the Mythic Championship because the decks were just so cool. And then we're going to maybe brew some... I just really kind of want to chat and hang out, too. Next, just... I very clearly have 4 Nexus of Fates. Why does it think I don't have Nexus of Fate? I've played with Nexus of Fate decks on air. What the heck happened? Is it just... I know it's banned in best of one, but... Will it let me pick this, then? Oh, okay. Because everyone was saying it's banned in best of one, but we're playing in best of three, so... I misunderstood. Normally when it's grayed out like this, it's because you don't own it. So I was just like, I was just getting confused. Alright, cool. Where's my water? Here's my water. This deck was so impressive to me. So impressive to me at the tournament. So let's talk a little bit about what this deck's gist is all about. Pretty straightforward. Wilderness Reclamation at the beginning of your end step. Untap all lands you control. So if you have 4 or more lands and a Wilderness Reclamation up, that gives you enough mana to cast a Nexus of Fate. Take an extra turn after this one. And of course, when it gets cast or put into the graveyard, it immediately becomes reshuffled. So you start taking infinite turns at some point. How do you continue to fetch them? Well, there's a couple cards that permit that. One is the Search for Azcanta. Notice the right one, the right Azcanta the Sunken Ruin. You can pay 3 to look at the top 4 cards and put a non-creature card into your hand from that. It's great. And then also, we have Tamiyo, Collector of Tales. +1. Name a non-land card. Reveal the top 4 cards. Put all of them with the chosen name into your hand. This is another way to look for it. Now, how do you win? It's actually really subtle the way in which you win. There's 3 win conditions. The first and most notable, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Why is this a win condition? Well, Amass 1 is going to create a 1/1. You have one of these because it goes into the graveyard, and then with Tamiyo, the -3 says return target card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can -1 to get back Callous Dismissal, bounce another thing that's in the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You keep looping infinite turns, plussing Tamiyo, -3ing to get the Callous, plussing and minusing until you have bounced every single blocker in the way, and then you bonk them in the face. So that's the first win condition. Second possible win condition, you take infinite turns, summon infinite trees, and give your opponent infinite GGs. Last win condition, oh, get out of here, sideboard, get out of here, sideboard, is Mobilized District. Take infinite turns, bonk them in the face with infinite 3/3 citizens. So, the thing that I think makes this particular construction fucking brilliant is the usual Nexus of Fate lists went, oh my god, look how good Tamiyo is for finding Nexuses. 4 of these puppies. We need to draw cards. 4 of these puppies. But, we see 3 Tamiyos. We see 2 Narsets, which functions a little bit like a Tamiyo. Again, -2 says look at the top 4 cards, reveal a non-creature, non-land, put them in, is another way to find Nexus of Fate. But this is a little bit more flexible, because, you know, we can find another useful card. This is kind of like a already flipped Search for Azcanta. 3 Chemister's Insight instead of 4. I think that this was an inadvertent mistake. Before Tamiyo was released, Chemister's Insight was really your main card draw mechanism. And so when the Tamiyo comes in, you don't actually need as much card draw because you can find what you need. With Narset, you don't actually need as much card draw because you can find what you need. So by trimming a Tamiyo, trimming a Chemister's Insight, we free up a little bit of room to get a Narset in there. There's also blink of an eye, Callous Dismissal, instead of other fog effects. Prevent combat damage. Like this Pause for Reflection, occasionally you'd see lots of them being run. And so that's pretty much the main board plan, right? We're trying to flip a Search for Azcanta, find lots of Nexus of Fates, and cast them with our Wilderness Reclamations. The sideboarding plan, I think, is especially fantastic. Sideboarding plan. Okay, so, out of the way, Day 9. Look at this. 4 Paradise Druids. 4 of them. I actually do not know what was cut to put this in. I think this was placed in... I really can't remember how this Paradise Druid gets boarded in. But if you're up against a control deck, Paradise Druids going into Biogenic Ooze is super duper strong. So we were seeing things from Leveratto where he would trim a Nexus, trim a Chemister's Insight, trim an Opt. Squeeze in 3 Biogenic Oozes. Then I think, cutting 4 Root Snares to put in 4 Paradise Druids. So it's just like very small removals to be able to squeeze in the Biogenic Ooze and Nissa Who Shakes the World. For the mirror matchups, we have Crushing Canopy to destroy enchantments. Against control, we're also getting in the 3 negates, which was super, super strong. Blink of an Eye and Callous Dismissal probably get pulled out against some control decks too. I actually would love to relook at how Leveratto sideboarded. Well, I probably will have to. Alright, Mythic Championship 3 YouTube. Good.
Oh my.
Oh, it's Becca. Becca Scott. Oh my. Has everyone seen the clip I tweeted? We're gonna watch it after this. It's maybe my favorite thing that's ever happened. Let me see how the sideboarding plan worked really fast. So cut a 4 Root Snares. That is an interesting boarding plan. Alright, I'm just going to leave that up. Alright. Mulligan. Oh, that's so good. Don't want that on the top. This is my favorite thing that I think I've maybe ever seen. Oh my god. Okay, let's see if I can. All right. Okay, we're gonna. Let's bring the volume down on this. Let's.
Congratulations.
Okay, our opponent has not taken a turn yet, and that's totally good. All right, I have this open. Oh my god. Fucking cannot wait. I hope Oral Harmonics just concedes, man. Hope Oral Harmonics gets the hell out of here, man. Alright, woe is me who does not have a blue untap plan. That's fine. Can I post a sideboarding guide? Asked Engineer Jam. I am the sideboarding guide. I don't have one. I'm just re-looking at clips from Mythic Championship 3. Ooh. I'm here to erase your thoughts! I'm going to be playing Search for Azcanta. Suck a fat one. It's going to be good. Faravax, my favorite dragon. I really hope you make an appearance in Peace Talks. Happy 70 months. Oh my gosh. Thought Erasure to get rid of an opt. Welcome to the tragedy. Woe is this folk. InfoFan says, amazing job on the cast of the championship. Really enjoyed it. Man, I'm glad you liked it. I had so much fun. So much fun. Much fun. Hello, I'm Teferi, Time Weveler. So, pretty much the name of the game in this format is how do you deal with Planeswalkers? And Nissa Who Shakes the World is an extremely effective Planeswalker answer, due to the fact that she operates at instant speed. Or excuse me, at haste speed. You can play Nissa and then immediately do the +1 to get a bonker, as is the technical term. And I love that Nissa's my one hidden lady. Finals was amazing. Oh my god, the finals were so good. Cedric Phillips is so great, man.
This might be a bad idea.
What do you know? Hey! Graveyard!
Oh, I've done the hero shit. This isn't a fight you can win. We need to move quickly.
Yeah, okay, by the way, my favorite book series of all time, The Dresden Files by Jim Butcher. Da, 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 da. Oh, why Bowie? Now, I don't necessarily think I want to... Oh, this is actually kind of a shitty spot. Yeah, you gotta get rid of Nissa. Great, makes my life easier. Alright, I'll play this. I'll play this. Go ahead and put the stop there. Didn't work. Red Stormfront really did not like it. Book 1 is, I'd call it fine. Book 2 is fine. Book 3 is good. It's good. It's good.
Hold that thought.
Book 4 is so good. Book 5, you're like emotional. Book 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 are spectacular.
Don't worry, I got this.
I kind of want to just concede this and show this clip. Ninja Fan says, why did Leveratto have to announce every time he casts Wilderness Reclamation? There are a couple cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me view the battlefield. How many do we have in here? We have 3 in there. I feel like I gotta put this one in the grave. Great. Getting more things into the graveyard. This is fine. So then if... This is all fine. Okay. So on my opponent's start step, I'm going to cast Root Snare. Yeah, well, there's some cards that when you cast, it immediately blows through to the next stop. And it's something that in the code of Magic the Gathering Arena they need to change. So for instance, if I put out Wilderness Reclamation, if my opponent doesn't have a stop, it skips all the way forward. Oh, we can't actually do this because of... Whoopsie fucking doopsie. I meant to cast this before. I'm busy explaining stuff and not paying attention to really basic things. That's fine. Because this would have allowed us to guarantee a flip of Azcanta, which is what I actually need to do. But that's fine. Anyways, there's some cards that when you cast, it just blasts through to the next stop. And your opponent, for instance, might want to kill the Wilderness Reclamation before it goes to the last stop. So, at the Mythic Championship, players had to announce when they would cast something like a Legion War Boss. Because, for instance, if I cast a Legion War Boss, unless you have deliberately put a stop in there, it will go to the attack step, and the Legion War Boss will summon a 1/1. So it's this technology thing that they were having to rub up against. Okay, so let's see. We bring in 4 Paradise Druids, 3 Biogenic Oozes, Nissa, and Negate, Negate, Negate. And then we trim, let's see here, all but one of these. We trim one of these. Trim one of these. Trim 2 of those. What am I fucking up? I have 64 cards. There's something... Oh, Root Snares. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's our sideboarding plan. There's our sideboarding plan. There we do. So we get rid of the Root Snares because there's not a lot of combaters. We still have the Blink and the Callous Dismissal to get shit out of the way. We have a little bit of Wilderness, a little bit of Nexus of Fate, but really the big emphasis is on the Biogenic Oozes and the Nissa and ramping to them. Oh my god, Dresden File's so good. I actually have so much to talk about, I can feel myself having like 11 things to go through. I should mulligan this, shouldn't I? Yeah, this is a better hand. Yeah, okay, no, it was a better hand. No, I'll admit it, it was a better hand. I mean, that may as well have been a 7-lander, you know what I mean? No spells. Yoo-hoo! I'm gonna do this because of the plausible possibility of getting a turn 2 Thought Erasure, or the equally delightful possibility of getting the Wilderness Reclamation out. Yeah, so normally I have to have a stop declared to make sure that there is enough time for our opponent to get a response out. I'm taking my wee little eyeball out.
You'll thank me later. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Okay, so this is an absolute Leveratto special. Leveratto was so good at turns like this, trying to identify what is the right moment to actually play stuff out. Because Leveratto would often just sit here and, like, leave the negate up. I think I have to do this in order to try to get up and up and up. Just gonna go ahead and put in a little saline solution. My eyeball is quite a dry ball. I have completely dried out since spending a week in Los Angeles, then a week in Las Vegas. Give my little dry eye guy a chance to do stuff. Holy shit, how can I even organize what I want to talk about? Oh my god, I'm so happy to be streaming again. I love streaming. Streaming is the best. I don't like streaming non-stop. I think that's an unhealthy thing for a person to do. But that doesn't mean I don't fucking love streaming. What a brilliant tech choice. So I think I just don't play that blink of an eye. Or not the blink of an eye, the negate.
Let's try this.
Oh my god, Teferi Time Reveler. Alright, I am not in my A game. Like, I have one contact in. I'm just gonna concede. Get me out of this game. We're gonna do better next time. We're gonna go into the zone. Connection lost. Perfect. Perfect. Just get rid of the connection. That is so funny, man. Like, I'm like in chatty mode, like la la la, playing one of the most technical decks that everyone thought was going to be weak, and then won the Mythic Championship 3, and I'm la 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 la. It's just like blowing right past the opponent's turn when there's Teferi 3 there. Fucking hell. Alright, well, that doesn't feel right. You guys don't need to see this. You guys don't want to see this, do you, huh? Did you do any gambling? I didn't. I didn't do a single bit, which I'm sad about, because gambling is very fun. But I was very tired. Why does this hurt so much? Why is this not working either? What about partying? Nope, no partying, none at all. Wake up, go to work, come back. Call time was 7 a.m., so I had to get up at 6 every day. And then I would eat dinner and hang out with my good friend, Adam Contini. It doesn't appear to be inside out. I don't know why it's irritating me so damn much. Alright. Alright, Magic Arena's going from Robusto to Busto. It's okay, we're gonna get this in. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, that still doesn't feel right. Alright. You know, here's something that I learned very early. Alright. Where's my tissue? Alright, here's the thing. Shmagegi. Oh yeah, Shmagegi, man. I fucking love Adam Contini. That guy's incredible. Just absolute buckets of fun always. Alright, I just got my new contacts. This is perfect. Yeah, tip for all y'all contact wearers. If you have contact lens and they're a little irritated, they're a little itchy, do not fuck with your eyes, man. Just throw it out and get a new contact. It's better to spend 10 more bucks because you have to throw a contact away early than it is to try to be a fucking tough guy. Oh, I'm going to make it stretch for 3 weeks instead of 2. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Yes, fresh contact. Is this one torn? I can't tell. I don't have my contact in, so I can't see it. Oh, it feels amazing. Oh my god. Yes, you can tell by the tears in my eyes. Okay, I gotta fucking show you this. Okay. Alright, story time. Okay, so so at the Mythic Championship, there was this outro that Becca Scott did. And I know exactly what happened, and I'm going to explain it to you. And then we're going to rewatch this thing like 50 times. So there's this thing that happens when you are talking on stage hosting that feels very different from when you're talking in real life, or talking on stream for that matter. Actually, take for instance the fact that I just had something in my eye, and I just went and rubbed my eye and sniffled with my nose. Feels fine, feels totally reasonable because I'm talking, right? Just the left eye's crying. Right? So, like, feels totally normal. Feels totally fine. Completely reasonable. It's, like, not a big deal. But if you're on stage, if you make little mess-ups like that, it feels weird. So, if I'm on stage and I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first the first championship in Vegas this year, it actually comes across really weird. And you feel it when you're up there and you're talking. You don't feel like you can just correct yourself and go, oh, excuse me. What you do is you try to move past it as fast as you can, or you try to work with it. So, for instance, I was introducing Kai Buddha, who is coming up, who's won 7 Mythic Championships. So this could be his 8th, but he hasn't competed in a very long time for a chance to win a championship. So I said, Kai Buddha is coming out for his first, and immediately my brain goes, you fucked up, Sean. And what I did is I said, he's coming out for his first championship in many years, which would be his 8th total if he did win. See how I saved it like that? So, like, there's weird things like this that happen in your brain when you're up there. So Becca is now congratulating Kai Buddha on being the 3rd person to get to top 4, where he will go on to day 3, and we're now going to find out who the 4th person to go to the top 3 is. Okay, do you see how many 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3? See how many these things are? So, so this happens. Okay.
Congratulations, you're moving on to day 3. Well done. You guys stay tuned. We have one more match to find out our final person in the top 3. Day 4. Top day, blah, blah.
It's so good. It's so good. Becca just goes, blah, blah. Oh my god. And so it's top 3, and she meant to say top 4. So she goes, and then she says day 4. Just blah, blah. Oh my god. And now, if you listen carefully at the end of that, you can hear Sean Plott laughing really hard in the background.
Congratulations, you're moving on to day 3. Well done. You guys stay tuned. We have one more match to find out our final person in the top 3. Day 4. Top day, blah, blah.
I'm such an asshole. I just... You just hear my cackle in the background, man. I laugh like my house is made out of candy. Because when Becca was doing it, like, I literally know exactly what happened in her brain. Like, I know completely what happened. I screwed up twice that day in the same way. But, like...
Congratulations, you're moving on to day 3. Well done. You guys stay tuned. We have one more match to find out our final person in the top 3. Day 4. Top day, blah, blah.
Oh god, it's like so fucking funny, man. Oh god, I love shit like that. I live for that. It's so good. Oh. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. That's just so good. I just loved it so much. And dude, this happens to every person hosting. And like, the thing that actually cracked me up the most is that the sound guy just turned her microphone off. It just fucking, like, she could have just gone, oh god, excuse me. Excuse me, oh. Oh god. What about this one? Dude, I love laughing at shit, man. This is so fun. This is a hand right here. I think this tech to have Blast Zone in the deck is super essential. 3 copies of Blast Zone. Deals well with mono white, which means it will be one of the last ones that we play. We're going to let our opponent overbuild the board, so we're going to go ahead and drop our Simic Guildgate first. Probably follow up with a Breeding Pool. Alright, Azorius aggro. Now watch me. Watch me. We're going to hang out here for a moment. This is not as big of a deal to let this Legion's Landing flip in this matchup, so I think we're going to Memorial to Genius here and just keep chilling. So I'm counting the 1-drops. I'm also trying to count how far away our opponent is from the City's Blessing. That hurts us some, but not the most. Not great, but not terrible. So when do we do this? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the breeding pool now. And I'm planning on the next turn applying the blast zone to this person's face. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So City's Blessing will come next turn, and that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think preventing 7 is probably going to be... Well, no, I think I do want to wait one more turn. We're going to see what our opponent does here. If it's like a Banalish Marshal, maybe, but I think I actually do have to eat the shit out of the damage here and just go to 10 or go to 7. No, I guess we would go to 6 if there was a Banalish Marshal. So, yeah, no, we're just going to go down. Tomic, Distinguished Advocate. Actually is a sick tech card against us. Well, next turn is going to be the better turn to Root Snare, don't you think? This is getting a little tricky. Working our way through. Here we go. Hey, Sheriff. Who's a good cat? It's Sheriff. So we're looking a little bit dead. We have all the appearance of a dead man. Root Snare. So if I can get one more Root Snare, like we did it. So we're hoping for Opt or Root Snare? Guys, I got my little brown cat. I'm so happy to see my little cats now. Alright, now, you might not know how good I am at getting to what I need. But much like Matthias Leveratto, I believe in the sweat. So off the top, it's a... Root Snare. How fucking good am I? I'm fucking fantastic at this game. I mean, like, I don't know how you don't know that I can always do this. God damn it! Oh, God, I love streaming. It feels so good. In, around, and on my body. I like to drink out of a large mug because I'm a large man with a large amount of skill. Pulling it right out of the luck sack. Surprise! Didn't know I knew about Root Snares. Except during What the Deck. Nah, I'm still pretty lucky then, too, let's be honest. Alright, now, you might be like, Day 9, how do you live through this turn? Well, I'm going to play Tamiyo, Collector of Tales. Boop. Hello. And then I'm going to -3. We're going to get that Root Snare.
The past is never forgotten.
The past is never forgotten. And your pal Day 9 with his goldfish-length brain. Slash memory is what I meant to say. Because people say goldfish-length memory. I don't know, maybe gold snare or goldfish-length brain is pretty good. By the way, I'm still very tired. Traveling and working for like 2.5 weeks straight will do that to the brain. Yes? Yes? Yes! 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 Does that fuck us? Well, I'm gonna draw a blink of an eye, so who knows? Fuck. Oh shit, man, that's like very funny. I guess I'll draw this in case we do. He's the luckiest boy in the world. that a fourth one? No, it's a third. You know, I got 1, 2, and I got 3 right there. 3 in the top 15. Seems like a day and night amount of luck. Have I told you about how lucky my sack is? Oh my god, this guy is gonna absolutely boist into tears. Watch out for main deck Spell Pierce. I'm not worried about that shit even a little bit, man. Steel Dingleberries, man. You have no idea how powerful your Palshan is. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Never will you ever DPR. Whoop. I'm gonna opt. I mean, I feel like I may as well. I mean, it can't be bad. One, two, three. So if I like do this, 1 and then 5, yeah, so I can do like this. I'm gonna Tamiyo, because having a Tamiyo to get me my Root Snare. Do you guys see how this deck works? By the way, do you get it?
No tail should be discarded.
No tail should be discarded, except for the tails from Sonic. God, I have that music from the Mythic Championship stuck in my head like real hard. Should you Root Snare on upkeep to be safer? Doesn't really matter. This deck doesn't main deck anything that can deal with me. It has blue for the sideboard plan. Yeah. Just let him know I have it. Technically, in this matchup, doing it on upkeep is better because it is obviously on the opponent's turn. But more importantly, they haven't drawn yet. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit plus. And we're going to plus for Wilderness Reclamation. By the way, I love this. It just lists off everything in my deck. Got it. We're almost close to winning, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna just do this first. And I will discard the Callous Dismissal. That's what Papa 9 wants. Alright, we won. We did it! We did it! And right around the time M20 comes out, we're gonna win this game. Pass the turn. I'll hang on to that. I'll transform that every day of the week. Alright, let's start off with the good old, one of these. Boop. Oh my god. I've never won as hard in my entire life. This is so gross. You know what? I'm gonna plus for Nexus of Fate.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Okay, I'm gonna hit next. Gonna go to the end step. Here we go. We're gonna go to the end of the turn. Alright, excellent. Alright, tap. Tap. Add. Resolve. Taking a pair of turns. Alright, so we got Nissa, and this would probably be the real turn ender here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Unfollowed and unsubbed. Doo-wop-bop. I'll take one of my upcoming turns. Alright, what is the way in which I want to win? You know, I'm gonna just look for Nissa now.
I know I noted this somewhere.
Of course I get her. She's a one of, why wouldn't I? Taking infinite turns.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Motherfucking Tomek. Alright, well. Submit 0. I always forget about this damn tech. Lands on the battlefield and land cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities your opponents control. God. Well, I guess we'll just go to the end step. I am a monster guy. We're gonna resolve? Okay, don't worry. I think I'll do this. Yeah. So let's see. How many dudes are one? Alright, so I think that the right thing to do is just to loop Callous Dismissal for the kill. Concede incoming. I actually think our opponent's going to make us have it. Which is fine. This is what I do. We're going to get him. Alright, we have stacks upon stacks of turns. I think we can do this. Get one more Nexus of Fate in there. That seems good. So the way that we're going to win is that we are going to, I mean, it appears that I'm winning, right? It has the look, shape, and feel of a winning person. I don't actually have that many cards left in the deck. 5 on that and 6 on that? Okay. Okay, so here's how we do it, right? We minus to regain the Callous Dismissal. There it is.
I have learned much from my ancestors.
Learn to bounce this. That's pretty good. Alright, and then I'm gonna untap this guy.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Alright. Just gonna do this now, get rid of everything that costs 1. It's nice. Cast Nexus of Fate. Let's go ahead and put a stop on there. I think our opponent might actually not concede. Why not go higher? Because it kills the maximum number of things, which is all I really care about. I mean, our opponent's doing something that I actually think is pretty fair, which is like, I hate day 9, screw this guy, I'm gonna make him have it. And as it turns out, I mean, I have it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good on extra turns. I'm just not going to work too hard.
Seek and find.
Legion's Landing. Oh, Dusk Legion Zealot. Great, let's name that one. Oh, wait, Callous Dismissal's there. Alright, cool. There's, like, actually not a way to lose this, because anytime this goes into the graveyard, we pop a thing. Alright, let's just do this.
The land shall conquer you.
Our opponent's really making us have it here. I like this. This is my technique. I've done this before. Been like, screw you! Ooh-woo! I am just gonna always look for Nexus of Fate, because at this point, the probability of whiffing it is, like, so low. I should definitely cast the Nexus of Fate first, though. We're gonna wait until I have a big enough army. Yeah, maybe just Comcast strikes, you know, and then I lose. You know, that can happen. I love the dignity that all the players had at the Mythic Championship, where they were just like, I'll concede immediately. Alright. Alright, cool. And this, she's at 8. Great. So the next turn we can +1, and then the turn after that we can make them indestructible. Let's do it one more time, get one more Nexus, and cast it. Oh, I should have kept that blank. My bad. Alright. Oh shit, was she at 3? That's fine. My opponent conceded! We did it! Yeah! Alright, holy guacamole. How do we do this? What is the way in which we do this? So I think I trim one of these. Narset doesn't seem like the best idea. I think I do like this. I think I do want these poppers in. Do I put in the Paradise Druids? Boy, I wish I was Matthias Leveratto, man. Oh, I didn't even put the deck master or deck list or any of those things up. That's my bad. Yeah, let's get this. How do I do this one? Do these... I mean, these seem really useful, right? These do seem useful. I feel like I want to go, like... Cut one more. Actually, these don't seem as useful. It's not quite how I want to sideboard, but that's fine. Alright, Leveratto, Simic Nexus. Boom, boom, boom. Stream Decker says null? What the fuck? Guys, I haven't updated the deck list. Everyone stop. Everyone be calm. If you're listening to me, you know I'm in the process of doing it. The hell is this thing not submitting? Oh my god, thank you. There we go. Alright, should be up and working now. Should be up and working. Alright, here we go. Did it work? Did it work? I hope it worked. God, my left eye is so twitchy.
I can no longer stand by and watch. This might be a bad
And
idea.
away it goes. Alright, decks. Deck paste. Paste deck list. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking I want to, like, play Wilderness Reclamation. Play like this. Leveratto, Simic Nexus. Would this thing please, oh pretty please, just paste. Okay, and set as current. Okay, is it up?
That's more like
Is it up? My God. Ow. Ah. Yeah, that's more like it. Well, that's a big mess-up-a-roni from our opponent. Well, I mean, if this is a negate, then that certainly sucks a lot.
that didn't go according to plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello. I'm actually not entirely sure how to mulligan in this matchup.
Let us see if your talents are worth cataloging. To the library.
I mean, I think this is a time when we go to 1. It's like Banalish Marshall, we just literally insta-die. And we're so dead. But this creates a little bit of a little issue, a little pickle for our opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total damage. You hit me in the face. Probably the move. Ooh. I'd like to play Root Snare.
Let me aid your research.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh, for the sweat. Excellent. Let's take a peek here. Hell yeah, we got this thing. Alright. I'm gonna be a little bit more dialed in. Dude, I do not know what is up with my eye. My little eye is being such a twitcher. Let's see. What do I not actually want in this matchup? Is Bond of Flourishing actually good? This seems only good against mono red. I think I'm okay with our boarding plan. I think I'm actually very interested in having more growth spirals in here. I don't know how good Tamiyo is in this matchup. I really don't. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, I'm on the play, baby. Almost looks playable, doesn't it? think this is playable. This last and this one is pretty good in a scry. I'm holding on to it. And again, Twitching Eye is good for branding, says Kilby. Could be, could be. I took a nap yesterday. I canceled the show. Oh, he never doesn't have it. I took a nap. I am not a known napper. I am not a known napper. I take like one nap a year. Never. I never, ever, ever nippy nappy. This is a sorcery speed, ain't it? Oh my god, I am so relieved to see that. This is enough for a Spell Pierce. I'm gonna do this now because my opponent Spell Pierces. I'm gonna wait till end of turn so this can't be Conclave Tribunaled. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, I mean, if this is a Spell Pierce, if we play Tamiyo, Tamiyo plays around the Spell Pierce. Tamiyo gets the Root Snare, we can recast the Root Snare. I think this is probably the more stable choice. Because if our opponent tries to Conclave Tribunal it, we can Callous Dismissal. Which is pretty dang good. This can't exactly swing. Okay, let's see here. So that is a lethal attack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 5 and 8. 8 and 8 is 16. So what if I blocked like this? If I did this, this guy would live. I have to worry about the swingers in the air. Seems okay. Oh, is that the way we wish to block? Okay. I still feel like this is enough for a Spell Pierce, right? We just lose, right? Because of the flyer? Yeah. I think there's something wrong with my sideboarding plan. Something's wrong in my sideboarding plan, because I felt like way weaker after boarding. Or my opponent just didn't have a Spell Pierce. I think it is correct to jam in a bunch of Paradise Druids, though. I'm actually gonna get some water. Get some water, get some coffee. Let's be on the play. Terrible, terrible, terrible. This is okay. Matchup's rough for Nexus. Oh yeah, that is absolutely 1,000,000,000% the roughest matchup for us. Who was anxious, huh? Was it you? What are you, concerned? What are you, worried about it? Amateurs. Bananatures. I never miss a turn, man. I never rope out. Never would I ever. Agribolus. Okay, this was another popular deck of the Mythic Championship. I actually am way more comfortable with this deck than with the other one. Or than with this one. Do I wish to Wilderness Reclamate? Probably, yeah. So this Is It Phoenix deck is trying to basically get a bunch of spells through Agribolus. Spells that will let you loop through endlessly. Drawing more cards in your deck, putting some Phoenixes in the graveyard to eventually pop off. I'm a little sad the Agribolus is there. There is a trick, though, which is you play Narset, Part of Veils, and then you don't minus. That is a solution to it. You stay at 5, because there's a whole lot of things that burn for 3, or things that deal 3 damage, like the Arclight Phoenix. So if you stay with Narset, Part of Veils at 5, the passive, each opponent can't draw more than 1. You can absolutely puke upon them. Oh, geez, it's not end step. Whoopsie doopsie. I fucked up. Get a Lando. I think it's really good to main phase Chemisters here. Just get extra land out. How's the free-to-play experience of this game? My understanding, Candy Bomber, is that it's a pretty fantastic experience. Frankly, the reason I think that the free-to-play experience with Magic the Gathering Arena feels good to so many people is that there's so much content that keeps on coming out. There's like so freaking much content. I'm going to ditch the Root Snare because I really, really want to cycle for more valuable cards. Oh my god, I'm a newbie. Yeah, there's so much content that just keeps coming out with Magic the Gathering that, like, they can just keep giving away shit for free. And it's like, alright, great. So this would be... I think we're basically infinite. We're just going to look for Nexus right now.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Got him. Then we do this. So we basically just won. I want that land. Go ahead and tap this. Let's untap this. Let's cast this. So this is essentially impossible to lose because I play this. I play the Search for Azcanta. Let's go ahead and put a stop here. Search for Azcanta. Boom. I minus this in order to get the second Wilderness Reclamation that's in my graveyard. This is disgusting. And then boink boink. And then I tap this. I untap this. I do this. That's very good. I untap that, and then go ahead and put all the charge counters I want on that. So now it's my turn again. That goes to the graveyard. I transform this. I kick things off by just looking for Nexus of Fate again.
I know.
I get it. I do not, damn. So I expect that when we cast this one more time... Now I should minus because I'm just looking to go off.
Just the trick for this.
Nissa Who Shakes the World is a good one. Oops, I didn't tap for mana. Alright. Yeah, this deck is just so disgusting. Isn't it? This feels so powerful.
Keep an open mind.
I guess a Search for Azcanta, we're not going to play it. Boople Snoot loves you at the 5 gifted subs. You're gifting me in the middle of being a monster. Okay, so how do we wish to do this? Okay, so what is my opponent going to board in against me? I feel like this Blink of an Eye and Callous Dismissal are okay to get out, right? I think the Root Snares stink in this matchup. Right? What do I think about Crushing Canopy? What do I think about Biogenic Ooze? I think Biogenic Ooze... I think this, like... I don't know. It's so hard for me to convince myself not to just jam in a bunch of Paradise Druids. I feel a little weird about my plan. This deck is so hard for me to figure out how the hell to sideboard with. Yuck. Yeah, I think we're running Matthias Leveratto's winning deck from the Mythic Championship 3. It's a very good looking hand. Don't need this life. Don't even care for it. There we go. It's an opt. Do I really want a Crushing Canopy? I think so. So, I'd be happy with it. Because I think Niv Mizzet is going to be a bit of an issue in this matchup. Should say at the very least it's a card that will get played, right? Don't mind it one bit. I have a bunch of Tamiyos to retrieve everything that gets countered. Alright, Crushing Canopy is okay. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Forest down instead of this Memorial to Genius. Ghost Ark says, I simply refuse to use blue. Yeah, I like doing my good ol'... You know, I have 2 Wilderness Reclamation, so I'm going to run out 1 expecting it to get countered. Oh my god, can we talk about how many good games have come out in the last month while I've been out of town? Like, how many sickeningly good ones there are. Like, we have Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I hear is great out of 8.
Thoughtfulness before action.
Narset hurts, huh? So we will play... So I play the Memorial to Genius, and I play this. Yeah. What else came out? They Are Billions.
Meditate and prepare.
Single player. Underlords. Teamfight Tactics. It's alright, we have our happy lad. Alright, let's do this. Fucking hell, I'm such an idiot. I swear to God. I just gotta crack it now out of shame, huh?
I shall miss your company.
I swear to God, man. After not playing Magic for like a week, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm gonna hold on to the Crushing Canopy for a little bit. I'm just going to do this now. All right. Fine, I just want my opponent to burn more cards. Sinking City just came out, yeah. Let's destroy this creature with flying. JTS's me says, apparently my friend said saw you at the E3 show that you were hosting and mentioned that you were also disappointed in the Splinter Cell goggles. Is this true? I literally don't even know what said person is talking about. Like, I like truly don't even know what is being said to me. It's probably going to be a finale of Promise for 2, which we can counter. Okay, that's fine. I guess this.
If you wish to show home your prowess.
Casual 1 health.
I have just the trick for this.
Alright, okay. Alright, let's crack the Memorial of Genius. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Well, shit. I have a feeling that I'm dead. Maybe I deserve to be dead. Damn, I didn't go off infinitely. Our opponent still has a shitload of burn. I think this is actually fine. I think this is fine. Ugh. Eplesh Sean, I missed you, my man. Dude, I missed streaming. I missed hanging out with y'all. I spend like several days a week just here, hanging out. Live. Mobilized District. Scraw. Maybe Bond of Flourishing is good. How long am I streaming today? I'm streaming till 7 from heaven, my friend. Kaboom. You know what? I opt, you opt. We all opt for ice cream. What can I say? Alright. Tamiyo Collector of Tales is going to be quite nice. Look at this. Opt. Dot by do. Opt. If I can slam down Narset, that's going to be great. Eplesh, did you see the M20 spoilers? I haven't yet. I have not yet sat down and gone through all the M20 spoilers, which is a tragedy. It's just a tragedy. Oh, that's a good one. Hinterland Harbor. Spell Pierce. Really take some time during a stream to look at them. I don't know if / when I will even have the opportunity to do so. Because I leave in a week. Less than that, 6 days, to go to Hong Kong.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind
All right.
and wave.
Don't minus the Narset. Because she gets very easily lightning struck. Say Repel Day 9. Exudes Patience. Look at that. 2 cards getting absorbed. I would rather this get countered than any of these other cards. Much, much, much rather. It looks like we are winning quite a lot right now. Unless it's like Niv Mizzet at end of turn, and then I'm like, ah! I think this for the land, potentially. Good. Yeah, having Wilderness Reclamation and Negate up, this is going to be an interesting turn, because this is what was so fascinating about watching Matthias Leveratto play, is that he would wait on turns until quite some time passed. What's in here? Narset, Parter of Tarts. This seems probably like the best one to do. So this played around Spell Pierce quite nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I just think I'd chill. Wait till combat, and then I'm going to just blow them up. This seems good. I would love another land. Okay, it didn't come out, because I want to be able to cast Nissa, who shakes the world without getting spell pierced. I think Tamiyo, Collector of Tales, is sufficiently good.
Like the phases of the moon, life waxes and wanes.
What do I even want? I guess we just want to go for the Nexus right now, right?
Seek and find.
Nexus of Fate. Boom. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I want to do like this. Okay, so now I go to end turn, and I'm going to get enough mana to do this, and then I'm going to wait for all this to untap, which will prevent the Spell Pierce from doing anything to me. There we go. Great, so I'll just chill. If you have the chance to see Toy Story 4 yet, I haven't seen Toy Story 1 or 2, number one bot. I've seen neithers. I've not seen Toy Story 2 or 3. I saw Toy Story 1 recently. Alright, my turn. Oop. Oop. So I'm going to go to the main. I'm going to play this island. I will now play Nissa, who shakes the world. And we will see what our opponent does. Voice things first. What are you going to do? That's fine. I haven't not seen Toy Story 2 or 3. I have not consumed a lot of media lately. Except for the Dresden Files. I'm rereading Full Moon right now. Day 9 is the best. Look at me. I'm imagining myself closing my eyes and winning Mythic Championship 3. Ah. Dresden is a great series. I really enjoy it. JTS is me. I'm off to bake. I'll be listening in. Have a great night. Wait, JTS is me. I never got the follow-up to, like, the goggles thing. What's the goggles thing? Because I don't know anything about Splinter Cell. Oh, yeah, I watched Chernobyl. That's the one thing I watched. When I got back from E3... the one day I was in town, I burned through Chernobyl. It was so good. It reminded me a lot of one of my recent favorite series, The Terror. The Terror is so horrifying. Champaman 22 says, what is your honest thought on how you would do at the Mythic Invitational? I bet I could win one game. I bet you I could win one game. Oh yeah, don't forget, tomorrow's my birthday. It's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. JTS me said, he must be mistaken for someone else at the Splinter Cell booth. Apparently the new goggles aren't the same as the originals. Just someone else who looked like you said they were disappointing and sad. Yeah, that was definitely not me. I don't even know that Splinter Cell had goggles in it. I assumed that it was about woodworking. Oh, day 9, you are so clever. Uh-oh, pink power is me. You cannot draw! There's no counters in the main, so.
The focus and to keep an open mind.
Safety goggles for the woodworking. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. I assume that's what that was about, you know. Alright, so we're boarding in the Crushing Canopy. Show me what I got.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Woohoo! Alright. I will first play this one. I will second play this one. I'm gonna play Wilderness Reclamation. Make it stop. We have Thunder Squitter says, sub for your birthday. Happy early birthday. Thanks so much for free content and stuff. Hell yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow. I have no idea what I want. Oh my god, people keep it being like, oh, Sean, what do you... Tell me what you want. Oh, do you want cake? Do you want cheese? Do you want cheesecake? Gentleman says, well, what's the difference between you and the Mythic Invitational players? Are they able to think through more options ahead of time? Yeah, it's a couple things. So, the original question from you curious is, Sean, how do you think you would perform at the Mythic Invitational if you were to play? And to that, my answer is that I will use this deck as a really strong example. Each card is sort of like a Swiss Army knife, right? Callous Dismissal, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, amass 1. So in this situation right here, what should I spend my Callous Dismissal on? Well, there's some obvious circumstances where this is good, where if I'm against a white deck, using Callous Dismissal on one of the 2/2 knights, that seems really good. But in this matchup, do I want to use it on the Search for Azcanta? Do I want to use it on the Wilderness Reclamation? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. What's the weird green screen thing in front of your chest? Oh, yeah. It's my shirt. My shirt has green on it. Like, what actually is the important stuff to use this card on? Good players will have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge to know how to value things in varying circumstances. And the value of plays is really important for determining the sequence of plays. So for instance, if I just, you know, like when I had, yeah, take that. When I had the opportunity last turn to play Callous Dismissal or to play the Wilderness Reclamation, I chose to play the Wilderness Reclamation. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's a bad idea. I think now, for instance, I have the option to play Nissa Who Shakes the World, or I have the option to bounce the Wilderness Reclamation. I actually think that what I'm going to do is be an unsure bear. Because I think shutting down the Wilderness Reclamation is probably pretty important. There's 2 cards in the graveyard, so I think bouncing the Search for Azcanta is not as useful. Dana Delicious got a shout out during the SGDQ Starcraft Master Speedrun. Yeah! Hell yeah, man. Whenever Summer Games Done Quick or Awesome Games Done Quick is on, my viewership drops by like 1,500 concurrents. And I'm always like, well, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's kind of exactly what you should do. I think I just Callous Dismissal this thing. Because I think what I need my opponent to do is to slow down. But yeah, when I watch really good Magic players play, I see them do plays like this. And I'll go, whoa, I would have never thought to Callous Dismissal Wilderness Reclamation. What the hell? Huh. And then that'll make me start to be like, oh man, what else am I doing that I really shouldn't be doing? I don't need a Narset. Growth Spiral will be neat. So this is untapping on me as well. Place down the Mobilized District. But yeah, like when I watch all these super duper good players play Magic the Gathering, they just do a collection of odd, I shouldn't say odd plays, but like unfamiliar plays with certain things because they know how to value stuff. And as a result, they'll wind up doing things like on turn 4 when they could have easily cast Wilderness Reclamation, they don't because they know something that I don't. Oh my god. Catbert 321. Catbert 321 has just subbed for 99 months in a row. 99! Oh! We had Borg Leader here recently with 97 from heaven. Anyone who's close to 100 here, I believe I've met everyone in real life. Which sure feels really nice. Well, this one, and then...
You would make an excellent informant for my studies. To the library.
Alright. I'm coming in. Send in the attack. Not a problem. Did I tap these at the wrong phase? Fuck. Well, whatever. I kind of want to go into these blast zones to 2 so I can nuke this. Cannon crosses. I hope Twitch gives Sean and Catbert 321 a trophy at 100 months. That'd be cool. I'm sure I'll just get an emote or some shit. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum da 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 da. God, Capper, you're so supportive. You're so nifty and thrifty and United Statesy. Alright. What now? I'm just gonna pass and pass until the infinite turnage goes off. Perfect. We lose a Tamiyo, we lose a Wilderness Reclamation, our opponent loses a Wilderness Reclamation. So I'm gonna do this for x equals 1. Since I got nothing else going on today, may as well just like x equals 1 this. Being first 100 months on all Twitch? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dude, you know, I gotta admit, like, there's been this trend in gaming that I'm not actually that big of a fan of, which is everyone experiences the content. I'm a real big fan of the idea of, like, you know, not everyone gets to experience the content. We got some uniquesies, stuffsies going on. Alright, so... you know, I like that, like, you know, hey, welcome to Dark Souls, where, you know, everyone can play through all the content. Technically, everyone could, everyone can. But do they get to? No, you know? Or, like, I love the idea of, like, you know, zones in MMOs where you actually just have to be such ridiculously high level and so skillful. That, you know, maybe a lot of people will never even get there. I think that it is really cool because I think that this adds a great deal of mystique to pieces of content. That is my 2 guy, right? Yeah, great. How do you feel about the subscriber-only streams, says the base nerd? Yeah, it feels so nice. How do I feel about them? I mean, I feel I almost want to say precisely neutral about it. Because it's one of those things that you can use it well, you can use it poorly. So, you know, on the good side, I think it has the potential to create... because, like, one thing that I have learned... again and again and again and again and one thing I have learned a shitload of times in a row.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Give me more. One thing I've learned many, many, many times, time in, time again, is that sub-only chat is a really fantastic way to create a really nice, engaged, involved community. It's great. Super consistent.
Rise, my elemental friend.
You get, like, sub-only mode, and people can hang out and chat. That's great. And I can imagine someone doing basically the same thing with a subscriber-only chat. I can completely imagine that. I also think it's a big risk for a content creator to start getting a little too gung-ho about doing sub-only streams in the, honestly, I would say erroneous theory that, ooh, maybe this will be a good way to increase sub revenue.
I know I noted this somewhere.
Woohoo! That was a nice, long, juicy match. Okay, so basically the Root Snares come out. And the Negate's got to come in. Crushing Canopy's got to come in. I don't think I actually do terribly much different. Two Juices, I feel like it would drive away more new viewers than it would draw in more subs. I think there are ways of doing it that could be helpful. Like, for instance, what if there was some sub night for 2 hours a week? That could be really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I want to get to those negates and feeling greats. Why are your Twitch VODs sub only? I don't think they are. Are they? Let's investigate. Earlier on they were, and I'll speak to that in a moment, but now I'm like really curious. Can someone just check to so I actually no one can check to see if that's true, because anyone who would be able to type in chat is a subscriber, and anyone who would be able to answer the question isn't a fucking sub. Oh my god, that's so funny. The VODs load in an incognito window. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, so they're not sub only. Oh, yeah. So anyone can look at them. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. But oh, that is just the funniest thing, man. But yeah, for a time I had them as sub only because I just literally didn't want people to watch on there. Period. Because the videos that I uploaded to YouTube were properly edited and looked nice and so on and so forth. Why does it use these two? Fuck. Okay, let me just think through this real fast. So if I Tamiyo and it gets countered, that's bad. Growth Spiral isn't guaranteed. I think actually Chemister is an insight at end of turn. I think that's the better play of all of them, because Tamiyo is so... well... no, maybe that's wrong. Maybe this is fine. I mean, this looks like it has a high probability of getting good old-fashioned countered.
Seek and find.
I want to click on this. Great. Anyways, so like, it used to be the case that the raw videos had a lot of music, a lot of breaks, a lot of segmentation.
Tell to the library.
And with that occurring, I would prefer, or at the time I preferred, that people would just straight up I think I actually minus for a Hinterland Harbor, which feels like an insane thing to say. Yeah, that is an insane thing to say. Yeah, I just want people to go to the YouTube where it was actually just a better viewing experience. So what I did is I put it on sub-only mode. Oh, I don't want Nexus of Fate! What the fuck am I doing? Ah! Never talk and do shit at the same time! Ah! It's actually not that big of a deal. I just wish I wasn't so bad. So yeah, in that way, if you were already a sub, it meant that you already probably watched the live experience and you were fine with the slightly sub-quality video. Oh my god, Vwem. Vwem just trickling in more gifts. Hey, Vwem. Good to see you, Vwem.
Find my notes helpful.
Oh, my neck is so tired from, like, being on airplanes. Sleeping on a bed that ain't mine. Oh my god, I slept the shit out of life last night. I don't think I want to let you do that. Oh, shit. This one should have been the one that tapped. Ugh. Alright, I did it. Can I get a Lando? Dambo. I did it. I found the land.
The storied past holds our future.
The storied past holds our future. I won the game. I did it, everyone. And then what we need is a search for Azcanta, right?
I know I noticed it somewhere.
Got him. Whoa, baby. Does playing Nexus of Fate make you feel? It makes me feel a little bit disgusting. Just to really stick it to him, huh? Alright. Oh my god, this is horrible. There it is. Alright, I'm the best. Ooh, yeah. Ah! Get me out of there. Alright, what time is it? 2:58? Yeah, we'll do one more. Oh, that's right, I brought some chicken. Some chicken to chew on. Oh my god, M Nemesis just gifted 10 subscribers to fine folks such as a Bovinator, Yalton, Van Banff, Jimmy's were rustled. And more. M Nemesis says, hey Sean, been watching your videos on YouTube for a while, living in Australia. The stream doesn't normally line up at a convenient time for me. Became a father for the first time a month ago, and it is rough. Been up through the night often. Your godly positivity has helped me stay sane. Thanks heaps. I'm so happy to hear that for two reasons. First of all, there are many a dad who have, well, I should say parent, but you're a dad, so relating it to your dadliness. What the hell, man? My alarm has been failing me lately. Yeah, no, I'm always happy to hear that because truly, 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 being a dad is freaking horrible. In those early months. It is so rough. Like, there are so many parents that, like, just don't sleep anymore. That's their entire lives, is just being up in the middle of the night. Boy, that's the best possible drop. Let me go ahead and set my clock. Because I'm meeting someone on Saturday, and intended to set my alarm for Saturday, but instead it just went off at 3 p.m. right now. Damn. Graveyard. Alright, everyone. I think I have the trick to cast Search for Azcanta. And Nexus of Fate. Oh my god, Killbeam says happy birthday in the Netherlands, Sean. Just tuned in. It's the 27th here. Hell yeah. It's my birthday tomorrow. And I don't know what to do. Give me a better land than that. What cruel fate. I probably should have taken it. My opponent's mana screwed, huh?
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Oh my god. Thunder Squid Thursday said, speaking of birthdays, any advice, chat, on my 30th this year? Your 30s are way better than your 20s. I can't wait till you get to the glorious ripe age of 30, man. Yes. Fade to life.
The moon looks
I don't need a blink of an eye for that. So let's see here. We want probably Wilderness Reclamation. Trick is going to be getting this to 3. 30s are so much better than 20s, man. 20s are awful. They're just horrible. Here's why it's horrible, because when you're in your 20s, you haven't dealt with any of the emotional or you don't have the tools yet to deal with any of the emotional bullshit. And you're just learning horrible things like, yeah, those student loans don't feel so good, huh?
I got this.
Start getting faced with things like, yeah, remember all that stuff you learned in college? Only kind of helps. Remember how you got an A on that thing and felt smart? Not so smart in real life, huh? Being faced with all that stuff. Woo! It's rough. Oh my god. We have another of the magical 99ers. Talon Dragon is here with 99 months in a row. So how are we celebrating for 100? I'm thinking a fine scotch. I don't even know what I want from this. You know what? I'm actually going to do one of the most boring things possible. I'm going to minus for an island.
The past is never forgotten.
Let's play these poppers. Hello! Hello!
There are so many mysteries.
I'm looking for a blink of an eye, huh?
Meditate and prepare.
Remember, Teferi Time Raveler doesn't let us cast instants or sorceries, which you may have learned if you saw my game 1. So we want to be very thoughtful about certain keeps. Because, for instance, I can't Wilderness Reclamation, untap, go Nexus of Fate, huh?
Trust me, I have a plan.
I have practiced against men. Hone your prowess.
We're likely a little dead here. Looking and feeling a little dead. Oh yeah, that asshole's down. I fucking hate passives on Planeswalkers, man.
I have just the trick for this.
God, I am hungry, man. Boom. I forgot to plus this last turn. Is this the deck that won the Mythic Championship? You bet your whole booty it is.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Bum but a little dum. Dum 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 dum.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
I just don't want to play this game anymore. Get me out of here, man. Get me the hell out of here. Okay, so I go trimmy, trimmy, flimmy, flimmy. Droppy, boppy, boopy, whoopy, scoopy, doopy. And then I go flipsy, flammy, flu, and bring in my Paradise Dues. And, keep scrolling. Yeah, biogenic guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't be trying any of the auto chess games kicking around. I might actually on Friday. I've been wanting to play Planetary Annihilation because I've never played that. But there's been a slew of releases that have come out. Thunder Squid Thursday says, I can say I'm most excited about Planet Zoo from E3. You know, I would normally be excited about Planet Zoo. But I mean, Planet Coaster was... Not Planet Coaster, Jurassic World Evolution. I mean, like, that felt really horrible. I think I just play this right away. Because it would be nice to be able to Growth Spiral and have Negate up. Lando's library, yep. Oh, you didn't like Jurassic World Evolution? Well, it like had such little content in it. It was weird. There's only something like 10 buildings, or like 20 buildings in the entire game. It was like very flat. It was sort of like a dilly-dally game, but it didn't actually feel like a city building, world building kind of thing. Like, wasn't any like struggle or mystery to it, you know. I think this is fine. Like, nothing is pleasing me very much right now. I mean, I would love a Biogenic Ooze or some such thing, but if I'm just going to Growth Spiral and Negate... Who needs buildings in a Dino deck? You always need buildings! Get out! My opponent has been playing suspiciously quietly. Wow, these have been really shitty. How many do we have in here? We have 4. It's me.
If you show remorse, let's skip to the good part.
Let's skip to the good part. Show me what I get. To the grave with ye. Five in there. Oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have cast them. I should have waited until end of turn. Rats. Well, at this point I may as well, huh?
No more games.
Wow, that was actually like the most incredible draw. Hello.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
Hinterland Harbor, go. Great. Not a problem. Not an issue.
Harness the elements.
Holy crap, I attacked with 2, man. I see a nap in my future. Was I on holiday? Asked Fludgy Applehands. I was doing 2 events. Pair of events. I'm surprised to see that in there.
I train everyone to keep an open mind.
A D-Spark. So we can actually, like, kind of go off here. No, we'll never be able to. No, not my graveyard.
This will be child's play.
I haven't seen Kyle or Zav Usurper in a minute. Oh. Oh my gosh. Both my Paradruids. No.
With thoughtfulness before action.
In the graveyard. This is a good one. Since that doth have summoning sickness, I'm going to do this first. Just going to take a peek. Negate is pretty great. We're going to run out Tamiyo, Collector of Tales right away, no matter what.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor to meet you.
I'm Tamiyo. Hey. I think I'm actually just going to -3 to get that good old-fashioned negate going. I don't feel a huge amount of pressure going on.
Our time together is finished.
Our time together is done so. Hello, kitten. Would you like some chicken? What do you think about this? Yeah, take a little sniff.
You won. This time.
Right on. Hold that thought.
Not the biggest deal. Maybe we Callous Dismissal this guy? I don't know. Seems good. Bum ba bum. Bum ba 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 bum. Hello.
You would make an excellent informant for my study. Let me aid
Wilderness Reclamation. Boom. Missed it. Get out of here, Teferi. Great. I do kind of want to play Huey Jensen's deck. Huey Jensen's was a very cute Gruul deck. This doesn't really affect us.
No one else
Oh no!
for input.
Esper Burn. Esper Burn. Yeah, okay, like, with all the great releases coming out on Friday, or coming out already, what would be a good game to play on Friday?
All I can here.
Shuffling me off my...
I feel like I should learn an auto chess-like game. Because I feel like there's 5 games that are interesting to me. There is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, They Are Billions single-player campaign, Outer Wilds, one of the auto chesses, and Sinking City. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. But totally accurate battle simulator. Green Juice says, what is auto chess? I hear the name a lot, but I don't know what it is. It is a sort of... I would describe it as a genre type that people have uncovered. Nice.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Fucking jeez, man. Alright.
Don't make another move.
Oh, it doesn't tap the end of the turn. Man, I am having such a hard time paying attention.
Keep up the pace.
Plan to revisit Void Bastards? I don't think so. Void Bastards struck me as a game that has 6 hours of content. That's about what I felt like. I felt like all the cool, interesting, potential
I know my
things, like,
Hurry.
you know, felt a little samey after a while. Thought it was a fantastic 6 hours.
The land will
Am
not
I?
see such violence is upsetting.
Dematerializing? Huh.
Oh yeah, we're getting a little close to death here, huh?
I will not stand for such violence.
I will not stand for such violence. I gotta kill this Tefeli. Graveyard. Declination, please. Ferk. I don't even know, man. Shame concession, we're switching. I'm not gonna play a deck anymore where I gotta keep track of Planeswalkers. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm so shitty with this deck, man. I mean, more sincerely, I'm not horrendous at this deck, but I feel like there is just way too much stuff for a tired man to keep track of.